Happy Tuesday, everybody. Now I know what you're thinking. Lauren, L-Dog, never mind. Don't you normally film on Fridays? Well, yes, I do. Remember last week when I told you that my camera didn't want to play anymore? Well, I have had 4 or 5 cameras since that time, each one with a different issue that I could not use. I went to the store to buy a camera, brought it home, set it up. I couldn't use that one, so I had to go back to the store, return it, and I got this camera. And it looks okay. It appears that we're recording. The setup seems all right. I filmed this video on Sunday and it was an overcast day, and I really am helped by the natural light, and my lighting was not great, so I had to scrap that video, unfortunately. But hey, here we are. We're gonna do it. I am so excited for today's look. I've got these beautiful green shadows from Makeup Geek that I have been dying to use. I got them right before lockdown hit, so I never got to wear them out. So we're going to use them today. So finally, let's do some makeup. Okay, so we're going to do eyes first again today because we've got green, there's some deep shades, there's probably going to be some fallout, we don't want to ruin our base, so we're going to prime with our Maybelline Age Rewind. And we will use our MAC 242S brush to blend that out. And I always list everything that I use, so if I forget to mention something, or if you want to know what I use and you don't want to go back and rewatch the whole video, then you can check it out down in the description box. And then of course, we will set it. Alright, so we want to do a really cut look today. So I've got my, oh, sorry, that was a loud noise. I've got my tape. Just going to put it on here so it doesn't rip my skin off. And then we're going to place it about there. Do it again on the other side. I just like to put it on here so it's not so sticky when you pull it off. Try and make sure you don't get your bottom lashes stuck to that, because that would suck. Okay, first I want to just do a little brown transition. We're going to use the Anastasia Sultry palette with our big MAC fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dip into the shade Birch. So then we're going to go right in with the darkest shade of the Makeup Geek shadows. The first one I've got here is called Enchanted Forest, and I'm going to use a really little brush. Let's use this. This is the e.l.f. blending eye brush. I'm gonna pat it on. And now we're just gonna go in and blend it out a little bit. So I'm going to take this really little blender. It's the MAC 221 blending brush. And I'm just going to really lightly think that I invented a new drinking game this week. Every time I get a new camera or I have to refilm a video, take a shot. We'll all have a great week. Whoa. Little circular motions. So I'm going to take a packing brush and I'm going to use this second shade here. This is called All of You. I love you, all of you. Don't worry, I won't quit my day job. Throw his brush around. Okay, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna pick it up and pack it on, baby. So this is more of an army green color, as you can see. And I'm just getting it above my crease. Repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. You know, the reason that the last camera that I got before this one didn't work is because when you plugged it into a second screen, which you need because you need to see if it's still recording, you need to make sure your mirror's not always in your face like you know I always do. I am using my littler Becca mirror today instead of the Huda one. Sorry, Huda. It's a little bit prettier, it's a little bit smaller, and I've angled my camera a little bit differently so that you can actually see what I'm doing. We're learning. Okay, and then just to blend the two together, I'm going to take the last shade that I have. This one's called Spilled Tea. Ooh, drops it in pan. I have my Makeup Geek shadows sitting in my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is the only magnetic thing that I have. I have to buy a magnetic pan, but they're the only 3 separate shadows that I have, and magnetic pans are expensive, so. Anyway, so I'm going to just take this Morphe M433 brush and like ever so lightly just tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna right here, just other side, so lightly, so lightly. So now that that's done, we're going to very gently, ever so, please be careful, pull this tape off. Other side. Perfect. So now, oh my God, I just realized, I don't know if you can see it, I got cut opening my Good Food box today. If you guys have never tried Good Food before, it's so good. I got 2 dishes this week. One is a noodle dish, like restaurant quality. And I also have an Indian vegetarian korma recipe that I'm dying to try out. I'm so excited. Not sponsored, says the girl with 16 subscribers. And that, ow! Tried to get all haughty and I hurt myself. Instant karma. That reminds me, I have 16 subscribers, but I get like 24 to 50 plus views on my videos. So if you're watching and not subscribing, hit that button, please. Thank you. And now it's time for my most favorite thing in the world, eyeliner. So first we're going to line our waterline with this Annabelle Eye Kohl. I know it looks painful, but I promise it's not. And then, that was the easy part. I wish we could just stop there. And we probably could. A lot of people don't put on winged liner, but I'm obsessed. And so, the high is worth the pain, in my opinion. So I'm going to bring my mirror closer. I'm going to grab my liner. It's called the Tartiste Double Take Liner. I should probably shake it first. We're going to think of a few of our favorite things. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Whose favorite things are those? Who's like, oh, whiskers on kittens, raindrops on roses, my favorite things. My favorite things are like shoes and makeup and this new pop socket I got on my cell phone. Those are my favorite things. We need a new song. Pop sockets on cell phones and shoes on our feet. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Anything to procrastinate putting on the eyeliner. My camera stopped recording when I was doing the other side, but that's okay because we had a moment. It's okay. It's done. Let's move on. We don't have to do it again for a while. So now our eyes are done. So we are going to be using our Smashbox Oil and Shine Control today. So I have a new foundation today. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I just tried to yank the top off. Do a little. Oh my God. Oh, nibble dabble it. There's certain things that you can only learn when you're watching yourself on camera. I've noticed that I've repeatedly said that I don't set my whole face and then I go on to talk about how oily I get. I realize that if I set my whole face, I might not have that problem. we're learning and growing together, people. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier, and try not to get it all over my black shirt. Okay. I'm just going to put some on my forehead, a little under my eye, around my nose. Now that we're set, okay, so we're going to slowly build our contour today. I'm going to take a dip in the lightest shade. And we're going to bronze with our Becca Bronze Bondi. Today I'm so excited because I got this beautiful Anastasia blush trio, and today I'm going to go in with the rose color. I was baking this weekend. My boyfriend brought me a bunch of apples, like a big bag of apples. So I baked 2 apple pies and an apple crumble. Crumble was so good. So you know, I bake a pie, I bake my face. Get you a girl that can do both. Boom, boom. I'm full of them, folks. I love the combo of green and gold. So we'll take our Maybelline Chrome. I'm so bad for it. Got all these little crusties. Crumblies. They're crumblies. It's not crusty. Crumbly. It's got this little guy who wants to like come out. Get back in there. You're not done yet. Okay, let's do the brows. I'm going to take the darkest green shadow, the Enchanted Forest from Makeup Geek, on this Morphe M432 brush. Just going to dab it on the ends there and put it down really close to my waterline. And then I'm going to take a small brush, in this case it will be this crease brush that I got from Walmart, in the second darkest shade called Spill the Tea. And I'm just going to blend that. And I think with the green shadow, a gold inner corner will be perfection. As Halloween costumes, last week I said you could put on black lipstick and be a pumpkin, and here, I don't know, you could be a tree or poison ivy, put on a red wig, you're good to go, you know? A little wood fairy, so many different things. We like to multitask here. And push it in. So we will be going in next with our mascara. These 3 today. I will link them down below for you. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, so the mascara is on. We're looking good. So now we're gonna do a lip. We'll be using today this Lise Wachee lip liner in True Nude. And then this Smashbox lipstick, which runs a little bit pink. So I'm gonna put this Stila on top of it, and then we'll gloss it up. Down. All right, let's take this hair down, whip on some hoops, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, and here it is, all done, finally. Several cameras later, several videos later, we have finished it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It is, as always, so much fun. Please make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, so you can come hang out with me every single Friday. Also, please follow my Instagram at LifeLooksLauren, where I just post regular makeup stuff, my daily stuff, getting killed in my workouts. It's a good time. No matter how many little bumps in the road that we may have, it's a good day. I hope it was a good day for you too, and we will definitely see you in the next one.